Alright, so I'm going to be posting this before my videos, guys, and you can partake in it or not, but we're going to do some singing bowls and I'm going to say a little prayer. And you're welcome to just sit and relax and free your mind up before the reading with me. I just wanted to do this. I'll timestamp it, so if you want to go straight to your reading, that's fine too. So we're going to go ahead and start. Take a deep breath. I call upon light and all beings whom serve only love and light. I ask you, angels, ancestors, and light beings, to cleanse and protect this space. Ask for your protection and guidance so that your divine sight can be delivered with love and healing for the greatest good. I ask you, angels, ancestors, and guides, to assist those whom these messages are meant for, to assist them on their journey of healing and spiritual growth. I appreciate your unconditional love and guidance. Thank you, angels, guides, ancestors, and Lord of Love. Amen. Okay, guys, so singing bowls. I'm just going to relax and listen. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if so, I'm glad, and I'm happy you guys come to my channel and enjoy your reading. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are returning, thank you for your continued support and your subscribes and your likes. I appreciate it. I am getting ready to do Gemini's reading. If you are new here, welcome, and I appreciate you coming and checking out the channel. We're going to start with a divine door, you guys. Okay, right now, Gemini. Let's see, we got Mercury in Gemini. That is it right now. And you guys are an air sign, just so you know. I don't fill people in a lot on like that stuff because I take it for granted. You know, not everybody does know this stuff. So I just want to say you are an air sign, which is the signs of open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning. In communication, you know, Mercury, you're in your house. You're in your planet right now. Mercury is a Gemini planet. So it's at home in Mercury. And you roll the third house, Gemini, which is early learning, childhood development, and relations, and the rational mind and communication. So let's see what door we get. Oh, nice. Let's see. Oh, I love this. Okay, and it's bless this space. Your sacred space holds the soul. To bear Palo Santo or sage will clear the air. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance, protection, and unconditional love. I am grateful for all known and unknown, seen and unseen divine energy guiding, allowing, and protecting us as we receive these messages with an open heart and mind. I pray these messages of healing and protection reach those who need them and those who will fully embrace and express their own divine energy for the highest and most loving good. As we walk on the path of love, healing, and redemption, may your healing light touch, taint, and transmute all darkness with understanding, acceptance, and faith in the holy light of love. Amen. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so this is saying bless the space, bless your space. Make sure, maybe there's some cleansing that needs done in your sacred space, if you have a sacred space. And if not, maybe just your living room, your bedroom. Maybe there's just, maybe get a little, an incense or something. My daughter hates the smell of sage, so, like a spray or something like that always helps. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and, where is it? We are going to spray because, I take these messages too as we get them. It's nice. Okay. Okay, Gemini. All right, so what are we going to start with today? We're going to start with a wordless oracle. And by the way, you guys, the space is coming along nice. My permanent space. It's going to be really nice. It's almost done. Whoop, there we go. Oh, look. Sagittarius also got this. So you may have Sagittarius in your chart. You may, I'm getting, this is coming in a lot. And I feel like this is a lot of deep inner reflection. And a lot of, this also feels to me like just kind of taking things in and receiving like information, messages, abundance, maybe just really being mindful. This is what this image brings to me. It's a mindfulness. With Sagittarius, they were doing a lot of digging in their own, and I did pick decks specifically to work on some shadow work if we need to, you guys, with Pluto going back into Capricorn. I just thought, hey, this is our time to really, really finish up this purging and releasing and cleansing that I know Pluto is trying to do, this transformation. It's just, but getting pulled back into this kind of Capricorn energy. It's a reminder of the things we really don't want in our lives. Really being mindful of what kind of energies, people, and things we allow in our world. Oh, okay, so this is a deep place oracle. And we got two of them for you guys. We got the veil. Definitely taking in something. I feel like there could be a feeling that you're seeing something beyond the veil. There's a strong mind energy here of really being mindful and going deep, deep in the psyche, and as above, so below. Maybe recognizing, something that's in is also reflecting outside of yourself. We will get some words for this. Let's get some words. I hope everybody is doing well. We got hope. A lot of hopefulness here. Future aspiration, optimism, expectations, and wishful thinking. Could be really thinking about something happening, something coming to here. Maybe you feel something coming in. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Maintenance. Okay, so take care of yourself as you are your prime responsibility. The process of upkeep, preserving something by attending to the needs. Doing the work, you guys. If you're working for something or you're hoping for something, you have to put in the work. You have to keep yourself up and keep whatever it is you're working on up. This is always kind of a struggle, especially when the weather gets nice. At least in where I'm at, it's summer and it's like, oh. But if you really are working on something, you got to take that time to do the work. If this is spiritual work, you got to take your time to be by yourself and kind of slow down and really do that. And if it's a project or something like that, you still got to make time for it, even though there's it's nice out, you want to do other stuff. Make sure you're staying focused on what's going on inside so that it doesn't shake what's going on, what you're working on outside of yourself. It feels like you're working on something outside of yourself, and Spirit's coming in saying this this aspiration, this goal, you need to keep maintaining or maintenance. If you are kind of been slacking on something or falling behind on some work or something like that, it's saying take care of it, or yourself even. Moderation. Yes, okay. And this is what I was kind of feeling is like when we're working on stuff and it gets nice like this and there's just busyness. And here we have like, you know, I think in the summer, like a lot of places have like county fairs and like celebrations. And here we have, you know, like Cheyenne has Frontier Days and there's Nebraska Land Days and there's, you know, there's always festivals and stuff going on. Well, during these times we can get, now me personally, I don't really partake in a lot of those things because I am a recovering alcoholic, drug addict. I don't, and it doesn't mean everybody that goes to those things drink or anything, but it's a lot of like just stuff I'm really not into. But if you are into that kind of stuff, or you're just relaxing, enjoying the weather, you know, try to be moderate with how much you're eating, what you're eating. If you're drinking, be very moderate with how much you're consuming. Your balance. There's a balance here. Inner, outer. Okay, anyway, with the door card also, you guys, about your space being cleansed, this could be your inner space too. I am feeling like there could be maybe, you know, a fair message here saying, you know, you need to really think about what you're taking in your body right now. Balancing something out here. Things could have got a little out of balance, whether this is just because you had a lot going on or you just, there's just a feeling here of, if you have a goal you're trying to reach, any goal, if this is a project, if this is better health, if this is anything like that, you need to really focus on that right now. Not doing anything too much. You know, that doesn't mean, that means not overworking or over relaxing either. It's a nice balance. Avoidance of excess or extremes, doing something within reasonable limits. So putting some limits on yourself right now, Gemini, might be a good idea. That's the message I'm getting from that. Let's get a couple of these. Actually, let's get one of these shadow cards real quick. And this is your shadow card. I've been pulling one of these. It's actually a tarot deck, and it's the images are kind of strange and dark, but it's just championship, victory, perseverance. So you're really working towards something right now. And if you really want to achieve this goal, or you really want to make this happen, you really have to put your mind to it. And you have to be aware of everything going on around you and get through the mental obstacles of maybe falling back or into, you know, this could be old habits, or this could just be not keeping your mind focused. I am feeling like staying very focused on a goal or something you're working on right now, because you want a victory and you want to come out on the other side of this, whatever this is. You could be really doing some inner reflection on like what it is you need to do to balance some things out in your life more, and bring some the moderation and a victory. So this is not a bad shadow card, the Knight of Swords. This could also, this is, you know, really staying focused on what you're doing and keeping your mind focused and your communication. It's also being moderate in how you're talking to people, how you're communicating. Like, it's just a lot with the Knight of Swords. It's but it's actually like doing the things, but keeping your mind focused on what you're doing. So not just like mindlessly doing things, you know, keep your mind in the game or in the goal or in what you're doing. I feel like you could kind of be maybe energetically at a place, if this is your reading. If not, it's fine, leave it for somebody whose it is. But you could just be kind of maybe scatterbrained or this is just a heads up that you could be feeling like this. And to stay focused on your goals. Stay focused. That's what I'm hearing. Just stay focused. That's the biggest message here. Stay focused. And cleanse, you know, take care of yourself right now and your space, you know. Declutter your mind too. That's kind of what I'm like when I said you're scattered. It could just be a lot in your mind space going on, when really maybe right now it's best to just focus on this one goal, this one hope, this one thing you're working on that you hope to achieve. That's what I am getting. Let's see what this is. plateau, evenness. Yes, it's evenness, balance, flat, you know, not up, down, up, down. You could be kind of feeling like all over the place. You could be actually all over the place. And Spirit's saying slow down and focus. Focus your mind, focus your thoughts, and focus your actions on your goal. And, okay, so we got sleep, some rest. You could be really going hard in, like I said, I was feeling like a lot of activities going on, a lot of stuff going on, and just maybe not moderating yourself, slowing down, focusing on what you're doing, maybe overindulging. There's something here, a goal or something you have your mind set on, and it requires that you rest and you take care of yourself and you slow down. An implementation, arrowhead. Okay, so we got the evenness, the plateau, and I am going to read these. And sleep, rest, and implementation. Implementing something, implementing a plan, a goal. Maybe, you know, this is a target. You're shooting for a target. You're shooting for a goal. You want something to happen. You want to be victorious in something. You have to implement some things into your schedule, your plan. If you have to do that, you have to do that. I am going to just read these real quick. The plateau. Because sometimes what I get off these intuitively is not what's in the book. So I do like to get as much as we can here, Gemini. Follow the middle way of equanimity and equilibrium. Avoid extremes. Stay even-tempered, stable, constant, and consistent. Maintain and continue at the same level and rate. Stay the course and be regular. You've attained and now maintain a rhythm and pace you can sustain. Keep on with persistence and patience. Be at peace. No struggle, no drama, no trauma. Turn boredom into meditation. Yeah, steady it goes, it says. So yeah, if you're finding yourself bored or just really overwhelmed with a lot of things, stay in this nice even balance. It's kind of telling me you might have already attained a lot of this, and this could be a time that challenges that stability that you've worked hard to get too. If you have already attained a goal or a victory and you're like, oh, and now it's like celebration time, or you're just like maybe relaxed. And I was feeling kind of like a slacker, and I say that in the most loving way possible, you guys, because we all, you know, maintenance is 24/7 on things that we really want to keep up. So maintain yourself and sleep. Yeah, this is definitely feeling like you need to slow down here, Gemini, and focus on your goals. Stay level with what you're working on. Level with yourself. And I was feeling that with communication too. Not being even tempered. So if something comes in or something just gets you riled up, to calm down, stay even tempered, mellow, patient with yourself and others right now, especially with that Knight of Swords. If it's impulsive or you do anything impulsively, it's just feeling like this is a loving warning against that. So let's go ahead and get this bear. The bear. Sleep for restoration, rejuvenation, health, mood, performance. Ensure good sleep by being a bear of activity. Move, work, eat, play. Do all your duties so you are prepared for time out and for the future. Like the solitary hibernating bear, make your sleeping place a comfy cave. I was feeling that at the beginning when it said cleanse your space. And I said, if you don't have like a sacred space or a place to maybe your bedroom. And I was thinking living room, and I might have said living room too, but I think I said bedroom. And this is really saying, clear up your bedroom, make it a nice, comfortable space. You need rest right now to continue maintaining a balance that you're working on towards a goal. Place a comfy cave that is dark, coolish, unwired, safe, uninterruptible, and dream. I love that. Implementation. Yeah, if you have any plans or anything you need to implement in your life, whether this is a new like I said, a change in schedule, maybe even your sleeping schedule, or taking time to do something specific for yourself, to take care of yourself every day, then this is strongly suggesting that, because there's a very strong feeling here of going towards something and having a goal and wanting to attain that goal. And just, it's doing more than just wishing for it. It's taking action towards it, but you have to stay focused in your mind to attain that. Let's see here. Arrowhead. All right. And these have been a little bit longer, you guys. So I appreciate your guys' patience and, sticking around for your message if this is your message. Devise devices and make tools to assist you implement your productions. Invent avatars that extend your power for an easier and more secure life. Project and propel yourself into the future. Determine your direction. That's what this is feeling like. Like you have a direction. You really have to. And I feel like it's implementing your mind and really putting yourself in a place of, I am doing this and it's very determined. With red hot ambition, drive, and foresight, intentionalize where you want to go. Yeah, don't get lost in the crowd. Don't get lost in just kind of sucked into one energy. It's a really, really fine balance that you're trying to attain here, because whatever this is really needs like all your energy and balance. Okay, so this also says gather the means to hit your target. Use your influence and instruments responsibly, because they can destroy. That's your mind. That's your communication. So if you have a goal to communicate something, or this has something to do with communicating with people, or saying, or influencing a situation, or putting your energy into something, you have to be really focused and grounded and level-headed and calm and patient. And really, really put your intention into what you want right now, Gemini. Use your influence and instruments responsibly, because they can destroy. And I also feel that with the moderation too. If you're getting together with like potential business partners or something like that, or just work friends or something like that, it's like, don't overdo it, because you lose your focus when we consume toxic things. We lose our inhibitions, we lose our target, we get off track of our goals. So just be very, very mindful of how you're interacting with people right now too, Gemini, because I am feeling that. So let's go ahead and get one of these. You definitely are going for something here, but you are your prime responsibility. Your balance, your stability. Stripping illusions. So you may even be telling yourself on psychic development, you may be even telling yourself, this ain't gonna throw me off. This ain't gonna take me off balance. If I go do this, it ain't gonna, there's some kind of, or you're finally realizing, oh yeah, I spread myself too thin, or and then it leaves nothing left for me. Inner journey, psychic development, and stripping illusions. So you are doing some digging here inside. And I feel like it has everything to do with balancing yourself out and taking away any illusions that, like, you don't need to do this, or you don't need to maintain yourself, and stay focused. There's a feeling of needing to be very clear-minded in this energy. Whoever's reading this is clear-minded and focused is what I am getting. So let's go ahead and get a couple of these, you guys. It's very sleep implementation. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a couple of these, see what's going on. Yes, stay focused. 3 of Wands. Keep your eye on what you're doing, planning, focusing, having integrity in what you're doing, believing in what you're doing, staying focused on what you're doing, and showing that dedication, showing that commitment, and being very focused on it. The momentum, that's Chariot. So this is definitely getting mind and your intentions and your heart all in the same place, and keeping all energies on board and facing the same direction, not being split in 2 different directions, or many, many, many things taking away from your focus, your drive. This also is victory. It's wanting a victory and wanting to get where you are going, whatever goal this is for you, Gemini. Oh man, these are big cards, you guys. We've got the Hierophant too. You could be really working on your spirituality. You could be really working on school, learning something, learning a new trade, mastering something you already know a little of, but you're gaining more information on it. This could be information on yourself. This could be information on a job, a trade, something like that. But Three of Wands. This is staying focused, and this is moving forward in a direction that works for you. This is keeping all of your energy focused in the same direction. And this is that teacher / learning energy, where you are going to be possibly needing to be clear-minded when you're doing this. That's what I am getting. And these are all pretty big cards, you guys. We got that integrity, believing in it, doing it, keeping all your energy focused on it. And then, you know, this is also spirituality too. So this could be a spiritual endeavor too. You'll know what this is. Let's see. Ooh, and we got, I can never say these right, you guys, but this is, I never say this right. Svadhisthana. Svadhisthana? It's beautiful. We are going to read that. And it did come in upright, you guys. So we're going to read this and see what it says here for you. Oh. And don't mind the noise in the background. It's my husband's finishing up the space. So there's going to be a little noise. It's for, we need it. We need it for a little bit bigger of a space. It's going to be nice. All right. This is the sacral chakra, you guys. So the sacral chakra is the I feel. It's the chakra that's I feel. It's some stones that are good for this are carnelian and aragonite. So you might want to think about getting some carnelian or some aragonite. They aren't that expensive of crystals. You know, put it on a necklace or just carry some in your pocket to help kind of keep you in that feeling of being creative and going. And I feel it also as like a passion towards a direction also. Even though it's that's kind of more solar plexus, but this is definitely feeling something and being happy, joyful. So also being positive is important right now. All right, so it says, let these words be your mantra. The sacral chakra, the chakra of creativity, abundance, and pleasure. Find what fills your cup and pour it all over the canvas of life. This is the time to put your creative projects first. That's what I'm feeling. You got to stay on what you're doing, whatever project this is or whatever. When there's maybe a lot going on that you want to maybe partake in, but remembering your goal and staying focused on that is very important right now. I just keep hearing staying focused. It's important. Stay focused. It's important. And stay balanced and level-headed, clear-headed. Get plenty of rest, you know. There's something big, it feels like. Feels like you're working on something big that needs all of your attention. The very ones, and this is so that you can have downtime later. So this could be a big, maybe starting a new business or something like that, where in the long run, it's that short-term gratification for long-term change, you know? So it's like later, after you do the hard work and get the rest and take care of yourself, then you can relax and maybe enjoy some of the festivities going on around you. But till then, I think whoever this is for needs to stay focused on their goal or whatever that is at hand. Even if it's just balancing yourself out, working on your inner balance too. I'm feeling inner and outer, but this could be a project or something you were going for. This is also a time to work on shifting your relationship with money and see it as an energetic tool that can bring you great freedom. This is also the time to focus on pleasure. What makes you feel turned on? Learn more about Tantra and cultivate Shakti, the divine feminine energy within. Dance around your living room and luxuriously oil your body. Treat yourself the way you would a lover, for you are life's greatest love. Take care of yourself. You know, I'm feeling that cleansing with the oil. Just really love on yourself right now. Take care of yourself. Whatever you're doing requires that you are at your best, mentally, physically, emotionally, and in your communication. And when you feel good about yourself and you feel, rejuvenated, you definitely can communicate better and you definitely can stay focused better. All that comes with that territory. So that's a really strong message, is taking care of yourself right now. So let's go ahead and get that was too many, guys. So we're going to get a Kali card to see what's going on. This always kind of gives us a little encouragement, and I do love this oracle. Ooh, we got the Yuga Shakti. Let's read it. Okay, pop. We may yearn for circumstances to unfold according to our personal preferences, yet to trust in divine timing alleviates stress and fosters a more peaceful relationship with the universe. Even the right thing cannot attain fruition at the wrong time. A negative cycle is due to end, and a new dawn shall rise. I'm definitely feeling you may be yearning for circumstances to change, shift, go in your favor. I feel like in this message, you're being asked to go in that direction, not just sit back and wait, but actually to put some care into yourself and intention into your goal. I feel like this isn't going to fall in your lap. This is going to require you to be focused and direct and grounded to achieve it. Whatever this is. So it's definitely probably the right thing, but it's going to require you putting work in and the right timing and circumstances. But I feel like you're a huge part of this. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this. Actually didn't have a whole lot of shadow work except for just doing some digging on maybe your moderation and your balance within yourself and how much you're indulging. Whether this is, it doesn't have to be like toxic stuff. It can just be doing too much of one thing and not enough of another. Spending too much time with friends and not enough time by yourself. Stuff like that. Moderation goes in every way. Lucid dream. Dreaming has come up twice now in this reading. So your sleep is very important right now, and spirit could be coming to you in your sleep and giving you, I know this happens with me, go to sleep and wake up and I got all kinds of creative insights and I'm going down rabbit holes and I'm seeking answers that just came to like questions or I don't even directions saying, you need to look up this song or you need to look up this, and it's like that's all that's in my mind when I wake up, and it's like I know it came to me in my sleep and I know that's what I'm going to be kind of focusing my attention on that day, and I may not understand it at the time, but it ends up coming into play later when I need that information or I need that it's interesting. That's that teacher energy. It's like that Hierophant energy. It's like sometimes our best teachers and guidance is just our highest selves, our spirit guides coming in, letting us know what we need to focus on. This does have a feeling of focusing on a focus. There's this really like crown chakra energy coming in here, and then this huge focus on what you're doing. I see the hand. It's very interesting, and it's also going to the sacral chakra, the I feel. What am I thinking? What do I want to do? What am I seeing? And how am I feeling all this? How am I going to feel all this? How am I going to make this happen? How am I going to put this? This is very interesting because this is a lucid dream. And there's also a little white wolf in the background. So the wolf might be important to you also. But I am going to read this. I always get other stuff than just, but this has really nice messages. So I am going to read it because it could be helpful for somebody. My consciousness is able to move in different spheres of reality. One of these spheres is the world of dreams, an important part of my life. I dream every single night, even if I often don't remember what I dreamt. We also got this future aspiration, optimism, expectation, wishful thinking, this hope, and we have this like night dream energy kind of coming in here. So it's like, and this is what I was just talking about, like you might not remember like what they meant, but it's a connection. It's something to think about, maybe jot down, definitely do like a little dream journal or something, or just if you wake up and it's weird and you're like thinking about a song or anything, a movie, it could be anything, you guys. It could be religion, it could be genes, DNA, an animal, something, anything. Just go try it, just go with it, just kind of follow the message, even if it's like, well, that's, where's that going to lead me? You'll find out. The lack of connection with the world of dreams has many sources. One is that humanity has been reduced to unconsciousness in order to adapt to the model of civilization in which we live. The more conscious I am while awake, the more conscious I am in my dream reality. Today, I deeply appreciate how important the world of dreams is to my daily life. And I think that's what that sleep card's about too. I think you may be being asked to really get some rest so that maybe you can receive some information and be more connected. When you connect to your sleep world, your dream world, and those messages, you also connect those outside of yourself, and it takes you places, and it brings you information, and it teaches you things, and it takes some time for that if you're busy, and really focus on what you're trying to do here. Recovering my dream reality allows me to playfully explore my being, face my fears, welcome questions, find answers, expand my consciousness, and gather creative resources from within. And that's it too. It's like, it's creative, it takes you down like a creative path where you're like, oh, and you learn something new. And that's always the best day, is when you learn stuff new. And it really does help keep the spark going of life, because if you just never learned anything new, it would just be really boring. I always think it's a good day if I can just learn one new thing. I usually learn many, many new things, because there's always new stuff to learn about yourself, your outer world, all of it. Imagine its potential. So there is so much potential here, and you are imagining a big there's a big energy here you want to get into, you want to come into, you want to succeed at. There's ambition here. There's determination. You're staying focused and maintaining that focus and determination, and balance to attain it, okay? Whatever that is. Oh, this is nice. I extract ideas from my dreams and create a model with the unlimited resources of my mind and heart. That chariot energy. Just focused, and getting it, get it, Gemini. That's what I want to say. I may not yet be able to understand in their entirety the things I am capable of doing and knowing. However, there is an unexplored world of infinite potentials waiting for me. An inner fire pulsing and longing to grow, longing to warm the other side of humanity. Imagination will often carry us to worlds that never were, but without it, we go nowhere. Wow. I love that. Imagination will often carry us to worlds that never were, but without it, we go nowhere, because we create those worlds. We create that experience. We're in this. However, there is an unexplored world. I love this because it's just like the things I am capable of doing and knowing. When we do take these dreams, and even if it's just a small bit, and we're able to take a message and kind of explore it outside of ourselves, it leads us to more. So that is a really good message. But you are definitely headed somewhere, focused on something, some kind of goal, maybe a project, maybe work. But there's balance, focus, and self-care needed right now, Gemini. So that is your guys' reading. I hope it helps somebody. And as always, I appreciate you guys coming, watching your video. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.